Hi and welcome to Mrs B's Arts and Crafts. Today is such a lovely sunny day and the wind's picking up, so I thought what a better day than to make a gorgeous windmill. So we're going to make one of these rainbow windmills today, so let's get on with it. Okay, so for this you're going to need 4 pieces of lovely bright coloured paper, any you choose, and they need to measure 10 centimetres by 10 centimetres square. You're then also going to need a piece of blue tack, plasticine. You're going to need 2 circles cut out, and for this I drew around a 2p coin and a £1 coin. You're then going to need a screw, 2 washers and 2 little bolts. I'll show you why in a second. You're going to need a small rectangle of paper, okay, and you're also going to need a cocktail stick, the inside of a pen, and a large piece of paper for your stick. I'll show you how to make all that as we go along. So the first thing you need to do is take your squares and fold them in half to a triangle shape, and then bring it back and fold it again just so you get a really good ridge, and then cut up the line with your scissors. Okay, then you should have all your pieces all cut into triangles like me. Then you need to take one of your centres for your pinwheel, and you're going to start gluing your triangles to it. Now what you need to do is glue at the top point. I'm using wet glue for this rather than a glue stick, just because it adheres a lot better. And then you need to turn it round and do your next one again in the top point. And you need to make sure that you've got it so that you are sticking this straight down the next colour. Okay, get another colour. And again, stick it so it's straight down the last one, so you can see a pattern forming. And then the last colour, turn it around again, so it's always facing you as a triangle like that, and then when you come to do this you see perfectly where to place it. Don't worry about using wet glue, it will dry so you won't see it. Now the order that you go in, you need to then carry on in. So if you started with an orange, or whatever colour your first colour was, that's what you need to do again, because your colours need to be opposite. So again, making sure you stick right in the middle and turn it again. Next colour I used was blue, so you can see it's going in the opposite bit. Stick it again. Then I use yellow, and then my last colour was pink. Quite a nice pink, it glitters in the sun. Right, now they're all stuck in the middle. Give it a good press, make sure it holds it there, and then that's what you should have. As you can see, you've got your other side with that on. Right, now what you need to do is glue the corners, because these are the bits you're going to bring into the middle to make your little windmill shapes. And stick it down. Oh. And then the next one. Turn it round and then do the next one. I'll go this way around. This one. centre there. If you're not sure which one you need to stick next, if you just go round in a pattern, you'll see that each one of these should have a piece sticking out and each one should have a piece sticking in, like that. And then you want to do this next one. I'll do that one there and do that one there, like so. I think I'll do that one. So basically just keep going round until you've stuck all of them down. They will all hold because you are going to put another one of these on there like that. So once you've stuck them all down and you've got your little pattern, I'll show you the next bit. This is what you'll have. Okay, so you've got a nice little pinwheel there. And what you need to do is put your blue tack on the back of your pinwheel and get your scissors and go all the way through. You might need a grown-up to do this bit for you, so you make a nice hole in the middle. Now this pinwheel doesn't use a pin, so obviously it's a bit safer for you to play with, but there are still some small parts, so be careful. You're not going to need your glue anymore. Now the next thing you're going to need is the inside of a pen and a cocktail stick. Now the cocktail stick round your paper, do it as tight as you can and then just roll it up. This is creating your spacer that goes in your straw. If you have already got a paper straw, like art straws, you can use that if you want to. I will glue this, I was just going to see if I could get it to stick round without it. Okay, make your little spacer, hold it together. You're not going to need the whole of this, you might need to cut it down. I'll show you that in a second as well. Okay, now to make your paper straw like this, what I did was I got a piece of paper and I put my pen right in the corner in the middle, and then I just rolled it all the way down till I ran out of paper. So it makes a straw shape. You don't have to go all the way to the bottom. I sort of stopped there and then sliced up there, glued the edge, held it in place for a few minutes so it stuck down, and then chopped it off at each end so it was a straight straw. So you need to do that. Then when you've got that ready, you need to punch a hole in the straw. Okay, using one of these punchers. If you don't have one of these, you can always again use a piece of blue tack and put a pencil through it. Then you need to get your spacer and put your spacer in the hole like so. And for this, once you've got your hole in there, if you get a washer and put it on the outside, put your screw through the hole so you've got the washer there like that, and then you need to put a washer on the other side like that. Then put your spacer on and then feed your straw over the top of the spacer so it gives it a bit of movement, and then put your next bolt on. Now obviously you have still got some little bits on here, so you've got all these little parts, so as I say, don't take those off and play with them. It's not a toy really as such, it's more of a decoration for your garden. If you do use it as a toy, just be careful. But we've tried to make it as child friendly as possible and not use the pin method and use this method instead. Alright, so it just means that you can do it instead of getting a grown-up to do it for you. Okay, so enjoy making your paper windmills, and remember to send your photos in to Mrs B's Arts and Crafts at gmail.com, and I'll see you soon. Take care.